highly favored, blessed, I'm blessed, highly favored.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the WWE Walmart exclusive Awesome Truth 3-pack set. So this is a set that I was going to get because I don't have an R-Truth figure in my collection. I don't have an older Triple H, and those tag titles are awesome. And right now, this is the only way to get them. The only figure I'm not big on is The Miz, but we'll have to see when we take him out of his packaging. But yeah, this set is supposed to release August 28th, so huge shout out to Mattel for sending this over.
Why you always lying? Oh my god.
I'm of course joking. I just stumbled upon this in my local Walmart. So again, it's supposed to come out August 28th, but my Walmart had it and I had to get it because I haven't seen anybody with this set, so had to get it. It's amazing. I know $70 is a steep price point, but because nobody has this, that Triple H is amazing. I don't have a R-Truth. Come to the tag titles. It's a must buy. But let's stop wasting time. Take a look at the packaging. You'll see Triple H there, The Miz, Truth, the table with the new titles. You get an Elite Collection logo on the bottom. It says The Miz, R-Truth, and Triple H right there. And you kind of get this like brick wall style packaging with the spray paint. It looks really cool. Mattel logo, 8+, WWE logo right here. Awesome Truth right there. On the top, it says Elite Collection. On the bottom, you just get all the licensing, the barcode. On the side, you see an image of Triple H, R-Truth, and The Miz. Another Elite Collection logo. And then you get an image of them from the segment. I wish it was a Miz in his suit. That would have made me like more excited for the Miz figure because again, like they revealed it and they weren't wearing their gear. This is from WrestleMania 40, the gear, but the titles and Triple H is from the week after or the Raw after. So yeah, I just wish it was a Miz in suit instead. Adam Pearce would have been cool to get as well, but they don't need to include him. You get a description right there, a cool little logo on the side, and then you just get an Elite Collection logo on this side. So let's stop wasting time. Let's just crack these figures out of their packaging and take a look at their accessories. Here are the 3 figures out of their packaging. We'll start off by taking a look at the accessories. We'll look at all the accessories together, not one by one, and then we'll take a closer look at each figure. So these are all the accessories that comes in this set. I'll bring the camera up to take a closer look at this table and the championships. But for now, you get microphone or accessory holding hands for R-Truth. You get these same style of hands except in the skin tone to match The Miz. And then you get the pointer hands for Triple H. So pretty cool. You get this nice headband for The Miz. You get the microphone here. I like how it has the red accent on the side because the I have the SmackDown one that came with The Rock. I don't think they've ever done one in the red. So that's pretty cool. You also get the Awesome Truth shirt to go with R-Truth. So it's a nice stretchy material to go right over his head and everything. And then I'll bring the camera up so we can take a closer look at this table and the championships. So this is our first time, and right now the only way to get these championships. They look pretty cool. I'll take a look at them on Judgment Day later on in the video. But for now, I really do like all the sculpting here. It says World Tag Team Champions on there. Side plates look really nice, man. I love that the side plates have the red. It looks so good, man. I do like the other belts more, the design of them, but it's just nice to finally have these. So yeah, you get these, and then you get this solid table. It's one piece. You do get a cloth there. The red looks pretty nice. I do like it a lot. It's pretty cool, but I thought it broke here. Not broke, but separated. I guess not. So yeah, that's it for accessories. Let's take a closer look at R-Truth. Alright, so here's a closer look at R-Truth's head sculpt. I believe this is the same one as the Elite 115. I don't have any R-Truth figures, so I don't know for sure. But based off pictures of the Elite 115, it looks the exact same, just with a new hair mold. So this hair looks pretty cool. Obviously, it doesn't look like what R-Truth has now. R-Truth pretty much just has a buzz cut, but I like the yellow in there. It should be more blondish. It just looks like a really bright yellow. It doesn't really look like blonde, but it is still a cool head sculpt with the hair and everything. The torso is the Apollo Crews Bobby Roode style torso. All his tattoos look pretty cool there. They're too dark, I feel like, though. They should look more like a tattoo and not just paint on his body. But you do get the armbands there, the red and black. Wish they were sculpted, but it is what it is. Black shorts with the Awesome Truth logos on there look pretty cool. It's the John Cena longer shorts mode, so that's fine. Can you rotate? No, you can't articulate there. That's fine. The new shoes, and then I believe those are socks, right? Or is that tattoo? I'm not sure. It might be a tattoo, actually. But the shoes look pretty cool, and he does have the new articulation. But let's take a look at articulation. He can look up very well. I don't know why. Every figure that I have with this torso, the Carlito, the Bobby Roode, the Apollo Crews, they can all look up way better than any other torso. I don't know what that's about, but he can barely look down. Arm can go up about that much all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hand can rotate and pivot, of course. Ab crunch is pretty good. Oh wow, for once, he can go down better than he can go back. Usually my elites can go back better than they can go down, but this one's different. You do get torso rotation, leg can kick about that much. He can do the splits. Oh, this one can't. Alright. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, not too tight, barely, but it's still a little tight. And then the shoe can rotate and you get the new articulation. So pretty cool. I don't have any comparisons for him, so I guess we'll just move on to The Miz. Here is a closer look at The Miz. This is the figure I was least excited for. And it's mostly because of this head sculpt. Because it looks nothing like him, man. It does not look good at all. It kind of reminds me of the LA Knight head sculpt. It honestly looks like the same sculpt. Because they applied a different face technology, I guess. But yeah, it does not look like The Miz at all. Same Daniel Bryan torso. You get some black wrist tape there. The Miz logo right there. Kind of stole my logo. But you get the B-Miz. I hate that logo so much. Same on this side. Awesome Truth on the back. I do like the colors. I guess like the gear looks a little tacky to me. I don't know. Awesome Truth on the knee pads. And then the black, red, and white boots. Like, I definitely prefer the Greatest Hits figure over this. But it is what it is. He can look down about that much. Up like that. Wait, let's just clear it up a little bit. Arm can go up about that much all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Whoa, buddy, what's going on there? Ugh, there we go. Hand can rotate and pivot. Right? Yep. So tight, this figure. Ab crunch is pretty good. Torso can rotate. I'm scared to get into these legs. I just have a feeling they're going to be stiff, but let's see. Not bad. Yeah, of course, I figured. And then the split is going to be bad. Oh, actually not bad at all. But when you go in, it kind of looks like he has dropped down. So you just gotta push in a little. I knew it was going to be like this because that's kind of how the Greatest Hits was. But upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. The boot can rotate here. I hate when this does that. But it is what it is. And then the new ankle articulation. So yeah, not a bad Miz figure. I just don't like the head sculpt and the tightness in the legs. But let's take a look at some other Miz figures. Here is The Miz up next to his Greatest Hits Series 6 figure. And I like this figure way better. I like the gear better with the bronze. He does articulate better. And this isn't the head sculpt he came with, but the head sculpt he came with is still better than this. But let's do a head swap. Because what I'm going to end up doing is probably I'm going to put the Young Miz head sculpt back on here. And then have this head sculpt on here. Because it looks way better in my opinion. Yeah, that's way better. I like that they tried to do a new Miz head sculpt because this head sculpt is so old, but it looks really bad in my opinion. So yeah, I'm most likely going to leave it like this and then put the Young Miz head sculpt back on here. And the final figure in this set, the figure I was most excited to take a look at, Triple H. So starting off at the head sculpt, it's the same head sculpt they've been using for a while, which is fine. It definitely looks like Triple H, but I want a new one, man. I feel like his eyes, I want to see more eye bags. They need to look a little more, like, squinted, I guess. I just need more wrinkles on this head sculpt, that's all. But it looks just like Triple H. I just want a newer one. Torso, I don't know what torso this is from, but it's like the bigger suited style torso. I also noticed the arms can pop out, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. I think the torso does as well, but I don't want to risk it because I tried and I think it's going to break. But yeah, the arms look a little small in my opinion, but I just love the color on this figure, man. The nice blue shirt. I love the sculpt of here as well. I don't want to take the jacket off because it's going to look really dumb with the arms and everything, but I'll do it anyways. And I also don't like how the arms kind of pop out. It's because of the jacket. So we'll put the arms back. And yeah, it does look dumb. But I wish the arms went down like here. It looks more flush. So I guess that piece is just too thick. But for the legs here, this is the Muhammad Ali style legs, I believe. I believe the crotch is different. Maybe it's just because they painted the belt. But it looks a little bigger in my opinion. But the legs look to be the exact same. And then the black shoes. So for articulation, he can look up about that much. His arm can go up like that, all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hand can rotate and pivot. Ab crunch is pretty good. Leg can kick up about that much. He can do the splits. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, not stiff at all. Wow. No calf cut, unfortunately, but the ankle can kind of move around like that. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like this is the best articulated in the set. It's definitely not The Miz, but it's between this Triple H and R-Truth for sure. For Triple H comparisons, here he is up next to one of his older Legends figures. And this is the main comparison right here. Here he is up next to his the Evolution 3-pack set. So, this figure is way better. I just love the colors. The molded over the cloth looks way better. It just looks really, really good, man. I love this figure way more than this one. And I do like this figure for sure. It's just too baggy. I like the attempt. It just didn't execute the way that Mattel thought it would. Before I give my final thoughts on this set, here are the tag titles with Judgment Day. But that is going to do it for the Awesome Truth 3-pack. Overall, I really do enjoy this set. I love the R-Truth. The Triple H is amazing. The Miz is a good figure. I just don't like the head sculpt. And the tag titles are really nice. I think they did a great job on those. I definitely recommend you get this set. I know $70 is a little steep, but it's definitely worth it with everything you get here. You do get a lot. So I highly recommend you pick this up. But please like and subscribe. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. And I will see you guys in the next video.
I'm bliss, highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored.